What's up, Arky here again. This video is going to be about a very simple trick you need to master in order to be successful at PvP. This trick is known as fake casting or juking. If you're familiar with the concept, then this video probably isn't too helpful for you. On the other hand, if you're a new PvP player or if you're a melee class trying out a caster class for the first time, then you might want to try mastering this trick. The objective of this trick is to waste your opponent's interrupt ability such as counterspell or kick. Having their precious ability on cooldown, your opponents will often be unable to prevent you from unloading your burst on them. If you often find yourself locked out of nature or fire school, and you find it difficult to do any damage to someone, if you feel like you're getting controlled the whole game, well, fake casting is a great first step towards turning the fight around. This trick applies to every single casting class in the game. To fake cast, all you have to do is start casting a spell, then when your cast bar reaches about 1/3 of the cast time, you want to cancel that spell. By doing so, your opponent will possibly attempt to interrupt the spell you're casting. And if he does interrupt that spell, then he will have wasted his precious cooldown and you'll be free to cast until his cooldown's back up. And since his interrupt ability will have landed on nothing, then none of your schools will be locked out. In order to make sure your enemy has used his interrupt ability, then you can use in-game sounds and animations, but that's kind of hard to do. So I recommend using an add-on. For this purpose, I use Interrupt Bar. This add-on will display interrupt spells that have recently been used around you, and how much time you have until they become potential threats again. Also, there are 4 different ways you can stop casting a spell. You can jump, you can move, you can hit escape, or you can use a stop casting macro. As an elemental shaman, some of your spells don't cancel when you move, like lightning bolt, so you're probably going to want to use one of the last 2 options. I personally just hit escape when fake casting with lightning bolt. And there's one more thing I would like to add. Fake casting is very simple to do. All you have to do is press one key. But unfortunately, it's not like using a simple spell. Fooling someone isn't always reliable. There's no way to predict whether someone's gonna interrupt you or not. This is why, as I've said before, you need to learn from your opponents as you're fighting them. You need to test them. You want to find out how predictable they are and how likely they are to take the bait. In general, people that don't have much PvP experience won't even bother with interrupts. Decent players will always take the bait. Good players will learn after the first juke and will probably play safer afterwards. And amazing players will only interrupt when you absolutely need to cast. One good indicator that you can check right away is the other player's gear/health pool. You can also pay attention to how comfortable he is playing his class. But in the end, this is 100% a mind game, and there's no way you can control the outcome completely. Sometimes it'll work, other times it won't. You'll get the hang of it after a while. My advice, start practicing right now. And even if you don't do it right at first, just keep practicing. It'll improve your performance a lot, and it feels really good to outplay someone when you pull it off right. Well, this is it for now. Have fun juking people. As always, thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more.